Once Rabbi Nachman was sitting in his house in the city of Breslov with his disciples, and a National Guard Ukrainian soldier came knocking on the window and asking if any of his soldiers were there. And they answered no. And then after a while, the soldier came knocking again on the window, asking again, are any of the soldiers by any chance in your place? And they again said no. And Rabbi Nachman told his followers who were there at the time, that's exactly how your Yetzer Hara works. He comes knocking once, asking, is there anything here for me to do something that has any of my soldiers, meaning, is there any part of you that wants to submit to me? And a person says, no, I don't want you, Yetzer Hara, get out. And he leaves. But then he comes knocking again. And you thought you got rid of him already. Whew! Finally got rid of this Yetzer Hara, finally. And then unexpectedly you see that you're being attacked again with this Yetzer Hara asking, are my soldiers here? In other words, do I have control here? Am I in charge here or not? And again you have to say no. And he said, Rabbi Nachman, this can happen even 1,000 times. That Yetzer Hara will keep on coming back again, knocking on the window. Are my soldiers here? Is any part of the Yetzer Hara here? And you have to be stubborn and say no. Now, there is, in a sense, a continuation to this idea, and it's found in Rav Noson's teachings, that even if you have, God forbid, unfortunately, submitted to this Yetzer Hara who's knocking on the door again to bring you down, and you did fall, since after the fall, you strengthen yourself and start again as if nothing happened, and not to fall into depression and futility and despair, rather you get up and continue, that also is considered in a sense that you didn't fall into the Yetzer Hara's domain. Because there's a rule Rabbi Nachman gives that Yetzer Hara is mainly concerned, his main concern of the Yetzer Hara is the aftermath after the sin. To get you to sin is a tiny matter. What he's really looking for is your attitude after sinning. Are you despondent? Are you in despair? Are you futile? Are you depressed? That's what he's looking to accomplish with the sin. Hashem is so great that a person can sometimes do a type of tshuva that Hashem can transform a person's transgressions into merits. So the sin is not so difficult as in the case of the aftermath of the sin, the attitude and the feeling of despondency and despair and futility after the sin. That's what the Yetzer Hara is after. So in Rav Noson's light of the story, that even if you've fallen, the fact that you're getting up and you continue, and Yetzer Hara comes again. For 20 years, he comes thousands of times, and you keep on saying, you're not here. I don't belong to you. I'm with Hashem, I'm with the Torah, I'm with the tzaddikim. I may fall, God forbid, chas v'shalom, from time to time. Still, I get up, I continue, I do tshuva, I work on myself to start again, even if I fall again and again and again, and that's why you keep on knocking, saying, it's useless, just give in already. You're never going to be slim, you're never become a tzaddik, you're never going to get up on time, you're never going to daven properly, just give in. You say, sorry, there's nothing here for you. There's no soldiers of yours in this domain. I'm all to Hashem, I'm all to the Torah, I'm all to the tzaddikim, even with my flaws and deficiencies. Yet I keep on going on, and I'm still having hope that I will make it. Like Rav Noson once said about himself in his older years, in his later years, when he was in his 60s, before he passed away, relatively close to when he passed away, Rav Noson once held his white beard, and he looked at it, and he said, Pshh, I have a white beard, and I still want to be, the wording exactly is not this, but I want to be a good Jew. I want to be a righteous person. Rav Nosson was indicating, even though he's already a white beard and he hasn't become old and weakened and fixed in an old attitude, he was saying, I still an old person and I still want to be a good Jew. There's another conversation similar to that he told someone who became lax in his davening, and Rav Nosson said to him, listen to me, I'm a white bearded man and I still want to be a good Jew. So we have two conversations with Rav Nosson of not falling into the trap. Yetzer Hara will come knocking again and again like this Ukrainian soldier in the story. We must tell him, there's nothing here for you. Even though he comes back as if to indicate, yes, there is something here for me. We're the soldiers, are the soldiers here? We say, no, there's nothing here for you, and we keep on going, B'ezrat Hashem.